Hi everyone, I want to talk to you about the FDN program. It seems like so many people are suffering with all sorts of health issues. Their hair's falling out, they're gaining weight, they're low libido, they don't have any energy, and the list goes on and on and on. And they've been to many doctors, they've tried multiple diets, and they just can't seem to be able to figure out what's going on, why they're having the issue. But at the same time, they know that their body, something's just not right. What you need to know is that the symptoms that you're experiencing or the dis-ease that you may have is not the full picture. A lot of times there's underlining causal factors that are actually at the root cause of your health concerns. Let me explain how those causal factors can influence our body and the symptoms we experience. In a normal, ideal body, when the brain, the body are working in harmony, all the systems are working properly. Our nervous system's firing correctly, our circulatory system is working, and our lymph system, which is our waste removal system, are all working and functioning properly, and ideally we would like 100%, and at that point we'd be at ease, or what we call homeostasis or balance, and ideally would have no symptoms. And as you can even see on the wellness chart to the right, even at 50% function you would still have no symptoms. So but this would be the ideal situation. Let's take a look at what most people experience. Unfortunately, many people have symptoms, and they're no longer at ease, but dis-ease. And they're no longer at 100% function, but they're at malfunction or dysfunction. And in FDN, we call this dysfunction metabolic chaos. So this metabolic chaos or dysfunction affects every system of our body, as you can see on this graph. But you may be asking, so what causes metabolic chaos? And the answer is simple: stress. Three common forms of stress include structural stress. If your posture, if you broke a bone, that's going to obviously cause stress in the body. You have mental, emotional, and even spiritual stress. If you're going through depression or someone you love dies, that can cause a lot of emotional and mental stress. And there's also chemical or physiological stress within the body. And this area is of interest to me and a lot of people I work with, because it's there where we find a lot of these what we call hidden stressors, and that's where a lot of this metabolic chaos is at. Not only is it in the structural and the mental, but in this chemical, physiological area as well. To better understand this metabolic chaos and the dysfunction in our bodies, we have to become detectives and dig deep. And what we're trying to find is hidden stressors in the body. And this word hidden is perfect for FDN because it's an acronym for that will help us direct our investigation towards the hormones, major cause of stress if there's imbalances there, the immune system, especially if there's an autoimmune issue, another major cause of stress, the digestive system, detoxification, energy production, and the neurotransmitters. This is where we focus our investigation because a lot of underlying causes of disease and our symptoms are located here. In the FDN program, we use 5 core tests to actually assess the hidden stressors we just mentioned. The 5 core tests are as follows: the adrenal profile, which assesses the hormones; the metabolic panel looks at the liver; the intestinal permeability test assesses the gut, also known as the leaky gut test; the oral intolerance test will test for food sensitivities; and the GI pathology screening will test to see if there are parasites, bacteria, or fungus present. These core tests can give us a lot of information that will help us restore function to the body. The FDN program is a simple three-step program. Step one, we test for the hidden stressors. Step two, we put into practice the proven protocols that have worked for over 100,000 people, addressing the diet, rest, exercise, stress reduction, and key supplementation based off your lab results. Step three, we coach up the healing opportunities and we coach down the stressors. Hey, if you're ready to take back your health, let's talk.